Hi guys, this is Michelle Meeks, your Jamberry consultant, and I wanted to walk you through the easiest way I've found of getting your wrap application perfect every time. What we're going to do today is we're going to apply this wisteria wrap right here, and I've got my beautiful hand model here, and we're going to apply it to her ring finger. And what we're going to look at is first the nail prep. So we have our nail prep cleanser. We also washed with Dawn dish soap before we started this, the blue kind, because it gets all of the oils out of your nail bed. And those oils are going to break down the adhesive on the back of the wrap. So we've done that. We're going to do our nail prep cleanser, which comes in this really cool pump bottle. When you close it, you can twist it, and now it's not going to, you're not going to waste any. Alright, so we're going to do the nail prep. Just a little bit on a cotton ball. It's just going to extra drying out of your nail. There we go. Gotta get it dry. And then we're going to use our buffer block. We're going to gently buff away any shine that you might have on there. We want to give your wrap the best chance of staying for as long as we can, obviously, because they're beautiful and we want them to last. Okay, so now we're going to pick our size. What we're going to do is I'm going to look starting with the smallest size. The smallest size is going to be too small for her nail. You can see way too much of a gap on the sides. So if we look at the second one, that one looks really good actually. So that one may work right there. If we go up to the middle size, this one would work for the sides of her nail, but back here at the base, it would touch these pieces here on the side. Most people's nails are a little bit thinner, slimmer, whatever, up here than they are down here. So we're going to go back to that second one, and we're going to have a little bit of a gap on the sides. But that's okay, because you'll notice on my Manny, I always have a little gap on the side right there. But you know what? Nobody can see it from the top. Obviously you see that gap because they last forever, and so they start to grow out. But the gaps on the side, nobody's ever going to notice. So with our sheet, you get 9 sizes of wraps. Most people use the first 5 to 7 for their manicures, the top 2 for their pedicures. And you can cut these, see how this one's been cut in half? You can cut these in half and use them for each finger. So like this one you could use for 2 fingers. So you get 2 manicures and 2 pedicures and some accent nails in here that you could cut down to whatever size out of one sheet of wraps for $15. Or it's buy 3 get 1 free, so that's like a cup of coffee for a manicure. Pretty fantastic, that lasts 2 weeks. It's pretty great. Okay, so we picked our size. Now we need to get it off of the sheet. So I'm going to take my orange stick. We've also pushed back her cuticles. You don't want it to touch any cuticle or any skin because it's not going to stick. Alright, so what I do is I take my sheet and I'm going to use my orange stick because you don't want to touch the backing of that wrap where it's going to touch your nail. I take it and I bend it over in half like this. And then I'm going to cut it. Let's see if you can see that. There you go. I'm going to cut it right there in half because her nails aren't that long. We don't have to be perfect about it. And we're going to cut our wrap in half. Alright. Now, I'm actually going to grab it by its top because her nails are not that long. So it's not going to, we're not risking touching the part that's going to stick to her nail. Okay. Turning on our Jamberry mini heater right here. Fantastic, best $19 you'll spend. Okay. You could also use your hairdryer. It's totally okay. It's just not as easy because it's not hands-free. Alright, so I'm going to hold my wrap in front of the heater. You can't see this, but in front of the heater, 3 seconds. We're just going to get it a little pliable. Alright, and we're going to take her hand right here, and I'm going to line up the wrap with her cuticle. Not touching it, just close to it. And we want to make sure on the sides that it's not going to touch the skin on either side when it folds down. I'm not going to worry about pressing it all over. I want to make sure I get in position first. So what we're going to do is called the 1, 2, 3 method, okay? Super easy, y'all, not hard. We're going to do step 1 is the middle. So heat, 1, 2, 3. Press from the back to the front. So from the cuticle to the tip, down the middle. 2 is the side, so we're going to heat the side for 3 seconds. Then again, we're going to go from the back to the front, pressing it down. These are heat and pressure activated, so this is all it takes. And guess what number 3 is? Oh, the other side. Y'all, I got the hardest job. This is so difficult. Nobody could remember this. It's so easy. Okay. Now press again from the back to the front, from the cuticle to the tip. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch it. I'm gonna pull it just a little and pull it down. You see how I'm doing that? This is gonna allow it to curve to fit the tip of your nail so you don't get any bubbles right at the tips because our nails are curved and the wraps are flat. So the cool thing about this is that when you heat them, they become a little stretchable. All right, so see how we've got it nice and pretty? We're not gonna leave it like this. We'll trim it to where she just has a little gap, maybe 1/8 of an inch or so. Okay. This is what's left over after a half a wrap, so obviously you get plenty of uses out of these. Okay, so now she has just, let's see, a little gap you can see there, 1/8 of an inch or so. All right, then I'm going to take my Jamberry nail file. Right here. Doesn't matter, you can use any file. And we're going to file from the top to the bottom, the top to the bottom, the top to the bottom. If you go bottom up, you're going to lift the wrap. If you go side to side, then you're going to bend it. So we're going to do top to the bottom. Now, if you angle your nail file at all, angle it inwards a little bit so that your tip sticks out and it protects the edge of the wrap from every time you bump your nail. If you do it this way, then you're going to have wrap sticking over your nail and it'll get caught on everything. So we don't want to do that. So we're going to do top to the bottom. Now, if you have shorter nails, you may have to use a pair of nail scissors to get the very corners of them where it meets your skin. She doesn't, and wow, that fast. We've got the wrap, it's just sticking to her finger a little, off of her nail. And look, there's her perfectly done Jamberry nail that's gonna last for 2 weeks. All right, so that's it. That's all it takes, and we're just gonna repeat for the other fingers. Obviously, we've used half of this wrap. There's the leftover bit. There's the other half of the wrap that we're gonna put on the matching ring finger on the other side. That's all there is. If you have any questions or need any troubleshooting help, just let me know. I'm your girl. Thanks.